On July the 9th, 2016, I was fortunate enough to watch the Motus Dance Festival in Milton Keynes, titled Push/Identify. For those that don't know, Motus is a festival company based in Milton Keynes, and their aim is to bring dynamic dance to Milton Keynes. It's actually their tagline, and I think it's pretty cool. I was fortunate enough to perform in this event last year, but because I've gone to university, I was unable to this year. Last year's event, we ended up travelling around parts of Milton Keynes, but this year they stayed in the Margaret Powell Square, which is based outside Milton Keynes Gallery and Milton Keynes Theatre. It's quite a nice area. It's got stone benches, glass building, which is the Milton Keynes Theatre. Across the road is the central Milton Keynes shopping centre. Yeah, which is an alright shopping centre. In this year's dance festival, there were a few acts. I'm just going to go through them. The first one was by Paramount Parkour, which is based in Kingston. It's not often you see parkour used in a dance festival, and I think it was a great opening to the performance. I enjoyed it. There were parts where I almost pooped myself because I thought someone was going to hurt themselves. I thought someone did at one point when they did a flip and landed on the floor. He got back up and carried on, and I was a bit like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" It was very high energy, it was very good, very showy offy, but what do you expect? It's parkour, it's free running. And it was very good. The Graduate Company was another group that performed. They did a capoeira fusion with contemporary, and it looked really good. It took in the elements of the capoeira style that the slaves used back when the slave trade was still very, very active. There was only 3 dancers, but they filled the space, and it was very, very good, and I really, really enjoyed it. There was a schools commission that used 3 different schools from across Milton Keynes. The Arts One School of Performance, they did a quite upbeat piece, which I really enjoyed. There was Stantonbury Campus, which did a very nice piece, and there was Milton Keynes College that did also a very nice piece. It's good to bring in different people from different backgrounds. Like, you got a performing arts school, you got a secondary school, and you got a college. Another group that performed was the Yale Flexor Community Project. By looks of it, when I was there, they were doing a preview to what would be happening in an evening performance that they would be putting on at another venue that was happening on the same day. The piece was quite good. It was done in the round, which I thought was interesting, because they actually drew out the space with chalk, so you knew where not to be, although I almost got knocked over a couple of times because apparently I was too close, but what can you do? I was on crutches. Another one was an intergenerational company, so it had people from about the age of 4 to quite a bit older than that. I'm not sure what the upper limit was. And it just showed the differences between the ages, but how similar we all are. It started off with people coming in, introducing themselves and saying a childish secret of theirs. Like, someone licks a dirty plate when no one's looking. Another one likes to jump in muddy puddles. One of the younger members likes to watch TV series. Another one likes to eat chocolate. But it was very good. I just loved it. It was so good to bring different ages together and say that dance is not exclusive to one age. It can be done for everyone. Another one was the House of Absolute & Co. That was a breakdance group, and they told the story about how men were from Mars and women were from Venus, and the wars and the conflict and the similarities. I enjoyed it, and I'm not keen on breakdance, but I actually enjoyed it. There was a duet, Nicola and Kleb. It wasn't my favourite piece. It was a duet, but I found it too confined. They had a huge space, and it made them look really, really small. But on the whole, I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favourite, but I did enjoy it. The final group to perform were Moxie Brawl, which is an all-female inclusive company who won an award for a piece that they performed. They won the jury prize in 2013. I knew one of the members, so I was quite looking forward to the piece. It was based in 1942 London, on the trolley bus. I thought that was quite good. It incorporated, well, I say audience participation. The dancers came around and basically said stuff to people. One of them came up to me and went, "Sorry, sir, no spitting on the bus, please." I almost pooped myself because I wasn't expecting that. I was not gonna lie, I was daydreaming at the time, and then someone was in my face saying that. It was a good piece. I enjoyed it. It was actually one of my favourite pieces. Was the Moxie Brawl one. I quite enjoyed that. What I would do differently about the festival, I wouldn't change much. I'd maybe add a few more acts because I know there is more in Milton Keynes than what was there. But that's just an admin thing that I would have liked. What I enjoyed was how Motus include everyone in the piece. Like, people from all walks of life in Milton Keynes coming together and performing basically as one. It made me realise that there is more to Milton Keynes than roundabouts, concrete cows. There is this whole world of dance and performing arts going around that we need to integrate more into the community. What I take away from this, watching this experience, is that I know what I want to do. I want to choreograph. I want to contribute to different communities with this style of performance, to bring different people together, to perform together, to be as one. And I think that's really important to build a vibrant city, a vibrant community. It's just really, really important.